Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Siri and today in the video we are going to talk about a very important topic, and that is I am learning English. But what should I focus on? Do I need to focus on reading, writing, listening or speaking? Which one is the most important one that I should focus on? I know many of you have this common question. Okay, I used to have this too. I used to literally suffer a lot about this question. So today in the video, we are exactly going to discuss the solution of that one particular question, which is bothering all of you, whoever is trying to learn English or whoever is in the journey of learning English. Now, every one of us know that we have four important aspects when it comes to learning to speak in English. What are they? They're reading, listening, writing, and speaking. Okay. Let me share my experience and my story. I mean, how I used to do it. So that's the way of explaining. I mean, that's how I explain to you guys, right? So let me share that with you. See, when I started to learn English, I assumed that writing is important. Okay, because what I used to assume was, okay, when we write, we think a lot. So that is how we improve our English. That's what I thought at that point of time. So I started to improve my writing skills, watching a lot of videos as to how to improve writing skills, what kind of words to use while writing, what kind of sentences to use while writing. This is what I focused on, okay, when I wanted to improve writing skills. I improved my writing skills a lot, but what happened was I couldn't see major changes in my fluency level. So I thought maybe I'm focusing on the wrong aspect. Maybe I need to shift my interest or shift my focus from writing to listening. Okay. I kept writing aside for some time. What I did was I started to focus on listening. Now, listening, I used to listen to a lot of songs back then. Now, even now, I do. I shifted my focus from songs to podcasts because listening skills, you need to listen to a lot of English. So, when you listen to English podcasts, you get to listen to a lot of English. That's what I did. I fell in love with listening to podcasts because I was actually able to see at least a little bit of improvement in my fluency after focusing on listening. Okay, now I thought, yes, listening is working, but not too much as how I expected it would work. It is working, but maybe there are remaining two aspects. Maybe I need to focus on them too, not only these two but also on them. I kept listening like that. I continued listening. Every day I used to listen at least for 30 minutes, at least one podcast every day. That's what I used to do. And that was actually able to show some kind of results in my fluency. Now, after that comes speaking. Speaking is important. I realized this after a very long time. See, the idea is very simple. You want to speak fluent English. You want to speak fluent English, right? So, what should you focus on? You should focus on speaking because you want to speak in English, right? If you want to listen to nice English, you should focus on listening. I'm not telling you that the remaining aspects are not going to help you at all. They are, but speaking is the one that helps you the most because our output is speaking, and that is what our input also be. That is what our input should also be. Okay, speaking is the one that we should focus on the most. Now, after I focused on speaking, I cannot tell you the kind of changes I have seen in the fluency, in the level of my fluency. I mentioned in one of my previous videos as to how I used to practice speaking, just speaking to my own self, finding a anybody whoever is interested like me to learn English, I used to do that a lot. And after focusing too much on speaking, I was actually able to see some remarkable results in the level of fluency. Okay, now next comes reading. I mentioned in one of my previous videos too that reading is important, because not only because it makes you fluent, but it is going to teach you a lot. You are going to become a better person, a happy person. The way you think changes when you start reading, and obviously it is going to help you with your English as well. And it's a very nice habit that one should make. Okay, so if I need to rank that from top to bottom as to what should you focus on the most, the first one would be speaking. Speaking is the one that you should focus on the most. And the next one would be reading. Reading. Reading is important. You accept this fact or you deny it, but at least according to me, reading is important, and I love reading. I mean, I used to not, but now I do a lot. I would like to tell you guys the same thing. Please start reading at least 15 minutes a day. It is going to help you a lot. Okay. And the next one is listening. Listening helps you a lot, because when you listen, you observe, your focus is completely on listening. You observe what kind of words are being used and what kind of sentences are being used there. It is also important. And then comes writing. All these four aspects are going to play a very important role in improving your fluency, but your amount of focus differs from each one of those. Okay, if I have to tell you everything, we'll just consider everything as 100%. Okay, I would tell you that focus 40% on speaking. 40% of your focus should be on speaking. You need to do a lot of speaking practice if you want to speak fluent English. Okay, and we have 40. The remaining whatever is left is 60, right? 60. Now focus 20% on reading. Okay, focus 20% on reading. Reading is important. Just accept the fact that it is important. Now focus 30% on listening. Now why am I giving 30% to listening is that I am considering watching also listening. When you watch, you're not only watching, you're listening as well. So if you want to improve your fluency, it's very important that you watch a lot of content in English, and that is also considered as listening, right? So that's the reason I'm giving 30% towards listening. Okay, and the remaining 10% would be for writing. Okay, this is how I would like to divide my the amount of focus that I want to put in each one of these aspects. Okay, let's count once again. 40% on speaking, right? 30% on listening, and 20% on reading, and 10% on writing. Okay, this is what you need to do. So your most focus, the more focus should be on speaking, because you want to speak fluent English, right? That is what is giving you the answer. The question itself is giving you the answer. I want to speak fluent English. That means you need to focus more on speaking, right? That is what is going to make you fluent. I mean, the remaining aspects are going to help you a lot, but the one which is going to help you the most is the speaking. Okay, and I hope I at least clarified this doubt of yours at least a little bit. That is what I'm hoping. I mean, this is what I have learned in my experiences when I used to learn English. I still do. This is what I do most of the times. So that is what I'm trying to suggest you guys through this video. I hope I did not confuse you guys enough. Okay, please do let me know in the comments below how did you like the video, and do let me know if you have any kind of questions, queries and doubts in the comments below. I would be more than happy to reply to all of you, and I will see you very soon. Till then, you take care.